Okay, folks, how y'all doing? This is Gordon Holman here from Kodiak Edge. Today I got a really cool video I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do a lot of these videos in the near future on how to custom modify your knives. And what you see here I got right now in front of me is one of my favorite knives, believe it or not, Chinese made. It's the Beluga by Petrified Fish. I am going to transform this knife, take this micarta off of here. You're probably wondering, micarta, it's beautiful, you know. Well, it ain't as beautiful as this. This is a exotic birch burl. Look at the patterns in that. Isn't this beautiful? Anyways, I'm going to go on the table saw and cut this down for scales to put on this Petrified Beluga. Okay, so first thing I got to do is cut my lanyard off of it. I'll put another one on it when I'm done. Man, I really love this knife. I own 3 Petrified Fishes. I got the Vector, the Beluga, and I can't remember the name of this other one, but this is the Vector. And I tell you what, man, for $45, $50 knives, you can't beat them. This has got the blue denim micarta on it. It's ultra fidgety, finger flick. Easily. Petrified Fish. Great knives, great value. $47 I paid for this knife. Now the Beluga, not only is it really easy to finger flick, but it's got K110 steel on it. Not only is it easy to finger flick, I mean, its ergos are just sweet. I mean, I love the shape of this handle. Full grip. You know, you really choke up on that. But this knife here, they actually have a fixed blade version of it now. And it's beautiful. I'm going to get that next. But for now, let's take this and put that on it. Okay. Here's the other Petrified Fish I got. Carbon fiber. You know, you think this would be expensive with carbon fiber G10 scales. And these things just fly open, man. They're just wonderful. These are the only Petrified Fishes I got. I'm going to start getting a lot more. China's really stepped up for game. I got oil on that blade. They're beautiful. I love them. I mean, I'd rather buy 10 of these than one Chris Sabenza. You know what I mean? Or 30 of them. Okay, so let me go get my screwdriver set. Does one fit all? Where you see that these liners in here, that's also micarta liners. I'm going to replace that with that burl. And this one here, I'm going to make it actually longer. It's going to look sweet. So, and then look at, they even give you screws on this other side so you ain't looking at holes on the opposite side where you don't have the clip. And this thing goes right through the end of the body, or into the scale, the clip. And these are flush mount screws, so there's nothing really protruding out to snag your pants, which is really sweet. Okay, there's the outer frame. Blades off. Bearings are out. Take off the scale. You got a threaded clip that sits in there. And I will make these scales out of this wood identical to these. Okay. Okay, here we are at the table saw. I'm going to run this burl through it. I got it all set up. And I'm going to make 2 passes and get 2 pieces. I got my scribe line on there where I need to be. Here we go. Second piece. There she is. There's my 2 pieces of burl for the knife. One's a little bit thicker than the other, but we can work with it. I'm going to have to sand them down to get them the right thickness. Providing I'm not under, I might have to cut one more. This one looked pretty good. So we'll go from there. Okay, I got a sanding piece of glass here. I got sandpaper on it. This is coarse 80 grit. And on the other side I got 120. What I do now is I make sure that these scales that I just cut out of this wood are nice and flat. I mean, they're going to get sanded down so you can put it on the glass, see if there's any gaps. You know, I could be fine with that and go with that. But this one's a little bit too thick. So I'm going to start working it. Bring it down. I kind of level it off. I got a line on here, so if I go down that line, it'll be perfect. But as you can see where it's wearing the wood away, where it's low and where it's high. If you need a flat surface, you can glue this sandpaper to a piece of flat granite and countertops if you got one of them laying around. Or just get a piece of thick glass like this. This is like 3/8 glass. With sandpaper on the other side, it keeps it from sliding around too. And I'll put more pressure towards the front where it's higher on the bottom. You can see I'm starting to get down to that line a little more now, and I'm starting to take away these high spots. Okay, I'll get this done, and I'll be on to the next step. Isn't that beautiful wood? I can't wait till I see it on this knife. Okay, I got these pieces of wood pretty much flat. This one's got a factory smooth finish, so it's a little bit bowed, but as you can see, that's drawn down nice and tight and flat when I push down on it. So I'm not under the thickness that I need to be, which is crucial on these pieces. Okay, once I get this cut out now, and that's what I'll be doing, we'll get them cut out and drill holes for them. Okay, cut these off on the bandsaw. I need to clean my shop, but I'm so damn busy. So now I got to get these holes precisely, and as you can see, it's a little bit tight, so I'll give them a little filing until they just snugly fit in there. Not too loose. You don't want these too loose because you'll end up getting play. If you look at the old ones, you can see what the play is on them. They just go through there and they don't fall out with it upside down. So that's what I want. I'm going in a circle here, a little bit at a time. There, that's perfect. This is actually upside down. There we go. A little more. If I had metric drill bits, it'd be a lot easier, but you know, you got to compromise, make what you have do, and that's it. Make sure these things line up. They look pretty darn good. The last thing that's going to get sanded, see, these are actually different because of the liner lock. They're not the same. See that? Bottom up, you got that for the liner lock. But now, what did I do here? Liner lock. I got these backwards, see? Well, I guess it doesn't matter what side that goes on. Oh, the flat goes down, that's right. Alright, so this is my downside. This is my upside. There she is. See that liner lock tab? Or difference? That's what I want. And these things are pretty much right on. Okay, I'll get these holes filed out a little bit more, and then I got to recess them. I'll be back. Okay, I'm recessing my holes here for my screw heads. Okay, I'm back at these scales. I routed out what I could. Now I'm fine tuning them and getting them more precise with the wood chisels. Right now I'm doing the pocket, inside pocket for the pocket clip. I gotta get the right depth for it because this is an inside the frame clip, and it has to be flush with the frame, or with this wood here. I don't want to hog off too much, just the right amount, because I got these recessed, these through holes here. Okay, now I'm just taking the Dremel tool, sanding these scales down to match what we got on the existing ones. So I'll hit this with the Dremel tool for a while. Get that bevel on there. Work around it, get the bevel all the way around it. Okay, folks, I got this thing ready to assemble. Look how beautiful that is. That's going to be the prettiest beluga around. I decided not to make this backspacer so I can get the video done. But I might take it apart soon and make the backspacer out of the same birch. So let's get her done. Okay. The sequence. Alright, well, we know the back spring, or the blade spring, goes on the side with the groove. So that will be right here. And it gets the spring. It goes inside the frame. And gets screwed in with the smaller screws. But yeah, I think so. I gotta make sure. Might be the longer ones. So I know the side gets one. Okay. The spacer goes here. Okay, the petrified fish gets the petrified fish on the left side of the knife with the blade pointing away from you. So, let's get this, yeah, there's another, this is the blade stop right here. It goes in there like that. Okay, and then the spacers. Oh, hold on. Better not be missing one. This one actually goes in the back spacer. Come on. Get in there. There we go. All right. And that goes right there. Nope. There. Okay. All right, everything's where I need it there. Now, petrified fish goes on the left side, facing the front. PF. It's got only one way to put it in. It's got a flat side on it, so it goes in right. It's milled out to go in properly. Oh, losing screws already. Come on. There we go. There we go. Put the bearings in here. Ooh. A little bit of bearing grease here. Where's my stop pin? There it is. Let's see. Touch here, touch there. Okay. And another set of bearings. I need smaller fingers. Just a little bit of oil do. That's in. Back spacer back in. Keep putting the wrong spot. The back spacer matches. I mean the brown micarta. I'll put some oil on it. It'll really pop probably. Now this is the rain block. Okay, only one way for it to go on. Just like that. Oh yeah. Oop, get back in there. Now I can put the little screws in there. Don't want to get it too tight. Make sure everything seats properly. Okay, that one there. Now, this don't go on yet. That screw goes in for the back spacer. There's actually two of them here. If you want to switch the pocket clip. I'm hoping that fucking thing ain't stripped. If it is, I'm gonna have to retap the son bitch. Okay, I'm gonna finish putting this together and I'll be back. I'll show you the finished product when I'm done.